bopa modimo power high moya oh halalela ang thoma lefatsheng lena ka morero le sepheo.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. I hope you clicked that subscribe button. This is Mom and Baby's channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back family. Welcome back family. It's so good to see you again. Guys, someone asked me how do I keep up juggling my work, juggling 2 kids, and keeping mental health stable, like healthy standard, right? It's not easy, guys. Not all days are the same, but I try to do as constant as I possibly can. And well, I have a list of things that I try and do every day that keep me going, and so I'll just go on and share that list with you. But all in all, it's not easy. It's not all bed of roses. There are days where I feel like, yeah, this is it. And then there are days where I feel like, yes, I've got this, I'm doing the right things. So it's just human nature. So just do what you can, and when you can, just keep everything within your means. And yeah, so let's just dive into the list of things that I do just to keep positive mindset, just to keep my well-being as well. So let's just go in. I've got a list of things here in front of me. I've got my PC, so I've got a list of things here in front of me that I want to share with you that I follow typically every day that keep me going. One, I prioritize rest. I make sure like I sleep at least 4 to 5 hours. Max will be 8, but I prioritize a rest, right? And then I definitely make time for myself, even if it's when kabelele or when they are at school, but I definitely prioritize having time to myself. Some days I will knock off emsebenzini like very early. I will not go and pick them up, because me knocking off doesn't mean it's their time to knock off early at school. It just simply means that it's more time for myself, right? So, and then I also maintain regular routines. Like playtime is standard, bedtime is same time every day, like almost every day, especially on weekdays, it's same time almost every day, unless they are showing me flames on that specific day. And then we maintain a standard breakfast and supper time, and also school pick up times are every day the same, unless there are some issues at work, unless we are leaving the town, we're going elsewhere, then I'll pick them early than the normal time. Other than that, pickup time is every day 5 o'clock. Every day it's 5 o'clock, right? So it's standard. So those are the things that I do. I skip guilt. Mom guilt, no, I skip that. If I cannot do something, I don't do it, right? And I no longer feel guilty about it anymore, because initially I would feel guilty. Oh my God, why didn't I do that? Why is it not done this way? Why didn't I buy them this? So I'm a bad mother, I forgot to buy milk. Oh, I'm a bad mother, I forgot to buy juice, this and that. I no longer do that. If I forgot about it, I forgot about it. Tough luck. I will get it the next day. Unless it's priority, then I will try and make means to get it as soon as possible, right? And then one other things that I do, I try by all means possible to stay organized. It is tricky with abantwana, as much as I try to keep my space organized, but they will come and mess up, isn't it, right? But I try to make sure that everything is in one place. Like if I need things for Uzande, I will get them in Zande's cupboard. I will get them in Zande's toiletry bag. I will get them in Zande's kitchen drawer. Like everything is in standard, so I don't have to be looking for things everywhere, right? So I try to maintain that as well. And then I also do most of the house chores before they are back. That makes it easy, and see that I'm doing it properly as well, because doing house chores with them is a nightmare. Because I would want to clean or like I would want to mess up. I would want to clean or pack things or like I would want to play, Uzandi would want to play with the toys while I'm trying to pack up. So most of the house chores, I try to do them before they are back from school or after bedtime. Like when they are sleeping, then I start packing up the house neatly and putting things in place, right? And then guys, I set boundaries, right? People that are close to me will tell you I'm hard to get a phone in. Like you would hardly reach me on the phone. That's because when it's playtime, it's playtime. Strictly no cell phones. I put my cell phone on silent. When it's time for us to sleep, when it's bedtime, I put my phone on do not disturb, because I would answer that call, they are waking up. Yebo, and when are you busy on the other side, do relax. So now I have to start over. So if it's bedtime, phones on silent. If it's playtime, phones on do not disturb. Like I set boundaries, including with a close family members. It's not just friends, with a close family members as well. I set boundaries because that keeps my sanity, right? And don't be afraid to do that, because I know people will guilt trip you, but even if I was about to die, you wouldn't answer your phone, so die. Or bottom line is you did not die, right? So just set boundaries, because that is beneficial for me and it works for me. And then one other thing is I definitely keep a mindset, a positive mindset. If things did not go well today, definitely tomorrow is another day to try, because this is a learning journey for me as well. As much as I'm a mother, but I'm also learning to be a mother, right? I've never had a 2-year-old. So for me, it's also a learning curve, tricky as it is, but I'm also learning in the process. So I keep a positive outlook. If things don't work well today, tomorrow is another day to try, and I'll definitely get better at it. Like with the potty training, day 1 and day 2 were tricky, but as doing it often, we got used to it. So keep a positive mindset. I keep trying. It doesn't matter how many times I fail, it doesn't matter how many times I do wrong things, but I keep on trying. I push and I keep a positive mindset. And then I also aim to have a stable family life. I do not like introducing abantwana bam to many different people. I just keep it low key, like I introduce them to family members and certain few friends and colleagues. That's because those are the people that I work with almost every day. So there will be times where I'll have to work with like take Ulake to work or take Uzande to work. So at that point, they need to just be comfortable seeing those people as well, right? And then and also if those that I've introduced, I try and keep contact with them so that bangabalibali, like they don't phase off in their minds, right? So video calls, telephone calls, mentioning the names, and sometimes you will hear like a reminding me, Mama Funu Kola so and so, right? So I do that, and then I make sure that I personally do not skip meals. Like mna, I do not skip meals. I try by all means possible. If it's time for breakfast, I do breakfast. If it's time for lunch, I do lunch. If it's time for supper, I do supper. Unless I'm not feeling hungry or there is a really reason as to why I cannot have a meal on that time that I'm supposed to be eating. One last thing is I avoid wasting my time. You guys, I avoid wasting my time, right? I spend my time on things that will benefit me financially, things that will benefit me psychologically or spiritually. The things that I spend my time on must be things that are going to add value to these 3 critical aspects of my life. If they're not, then why must I waste my time on them? Because time wasted does not return, right? So, and one last thing is, well, not last, but yeah. I also live within my means. If I do not afford to do things, I don't. I plan, I budget according to my financial well-being. So that's how I juggle my motherhood. That's how I juggle my work life and my other businesses on the side. So on that note, guys, agukolula, but we strive and eventually we will thrive, right? To be better parents, to be just to have stable families, just to also to just have abantwana that are growing environment that is allowing them to grow, abantwana that are growing environment that is loving, that is more stimulating, and that is more than anything that is loving, because umntana that is not paid attention to delishana naye at work sana, and it's not nice. So anyway, let me don't dwell on that. Anyway, on that note, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Toodles. Toodles. Nkosi yami. Sekusele kancane sizothi he he he. Toodles.